What is going on, guys, and welcome to a little launch video of my brand new Ace Videos tackle box provided by Dry Creek Outfitters. In this box are 6 of my favorite tubes of all time. Big time tube fisherman. Tubes are what I actually got started on bass fishing, so back when I was like 12 years old. So that makes sense that have loved tubes ever since. Some people, they're more like grub people or crankbaits or whatever. I think it's kind of whatever you start off with. If you start off like power fishing or whatever, you kind of stick with that for a lot of your life. So for me, it was tubes, and I use tubes all the time, and especially when it's tough, I always go straight for a tube. If fishing's a little tough, a little finicky, tubes are fantastic baits. And these are 6 of my favorite colors of all time. This is my official tackle box. There are 30 tubes in here, and there are 4 or 6 jig heads in there. These are bass slayers. We have here like this little green pumpkin with blue on the inside. I think this is called buzzard snot, if I'm not mistaken. See how it's blue on the inside? A lot of times crawfish turn blue in certain areas, and especially at certain times of year, like in the fall, they will have a blue underline and blue tips on their claws, and that's where this color comes in, folks. Dark green with blue tips. And then I found, so this is funny, this tackle box is actually looking a little scarce here because I've been using it for this Tennessee series. This is supposed to be the prop. I was supposed to save this for this video, but I love these baits so much that I've used, like for the changeable craw down here in Tennessee, where I'm at right now, I've used up every single except one tube, because the crawfish are this color down here. This is the one I've gotten the most fish on. I even brought extras in a Ziploc bag with me on this trip. I used all those up too. This is the last one. Guys, if you're down south, this looks exactly like your spring crawdads. It's called changeable craw. That's in there as well. And then we have the classic, when low light conditions hit, purple with blue flake is just always a bass killer. Love that color. That's why that's in there. And especially in low light conditions, guys. Low light smallmouth, that sun starts to get low in the sky. A lot of times smallmouth don't bite as well in the evening. They're not like largemouth that way. They just, I don't know, maybe it's something with their eyes. But when you put on this color in the evening, bam, gets the job done. And this is my all-time. When you want to catch numbers of fish, or whenever it's tough, this is the tube I go for right here. Kind of a motor oil color, loaded with copper flake. I almost won a tournament on this. It was a super tough tournament where normally like 20 pounds wins it, and I was in the lead after like 11 pounds after the first day. This tube was the thing that put me in the lead. The next day, it was a 2-day tournament, went out, and I actually lost because we had boat trouble. The boat broke down, and so we didn't catch any more fish that day, obviously, because we were just trying to get back to the boat ramp. We took a long run up river, but anyway, all that to say, this is the tube when it was super tough. People were supposed to be catching 20-pound bags of bass. 11-pound bag was in the lead. This was the tube that got it done. And then this is called the Snake River Craw, and in Idaho, this is like one of the most classic tubes of all time. Brown with orange in the middle, because the crawfish turn a little orange. Most of the year, this is the one you want to go with. And then my favorite largemouth tube of all time, check that out. The green pumpkin with little tiny red flakes. It just gives it a nice little red sheen. And then you have the green on the inside, lime green on the inside. This is a double dipped tube where they make one tube basically that's that lime green color, and then they dip it again in this different color. Totally unique baits. You get 30 of them in this box, and it's only $19.99. Guys, that is a screaming deal for Dry Creek Baits. If you were to go out and try to buy each individual pack of these, it would cost you way more than $20 to buy each individual pack of each color. And it comes with some jig heads. Check it out in the description below. The brand new Ace Videos tackle box on sale now. Get yours today. Start catching more fish this season.